Hello and welcome back. It is I, Jugglord Zero, back with another video. This time I thought I would put a little more detailed speculation from my video over the weekend about what units could make up a Confederacy of Independent Systems faction for Star Wars Legion. This one I took 6 units from that list and fleshed them out. Stats, weapons, abilities, everything. Some upgrades, some not. I kind of left that up to ideas from other people. But let's get started here. First up, I have General Grievous, rank commander, points 180. Reason with 180 points because of how I've made this character. I wanted him to be somewhere between Vader and Luke, because he is going to be quite powerful in my opinion. We've got number of models in the unit, 1, wound 7, strong but not too strong. Courage 2, he does run a lot, so Courage 2 is good. Movement of 3, because he's very fast in the movies, the cartoons, the comics. He's just fast. Defensive dice red because of cybernetic armor makes sense there. Weapons. He has a modified DT-57 heavy blaster pistol. I've given it a range of 1 to 3, damage 3 black die with pierce of 1. Because it is modified, it'd be a little more powerful. He is good at taking out Jedi, so that would be good. And then a lightsaber. Damage 6 black die, impact 2, and pierce 2. This seems basically just copied Luke's lightsaber from his card for this lightsaber. It seems like a decent stats for a lightsaber. And then abilities. Surges, offensive hits, so offensive surges to hits and defensive surges to blocks. Immune to pierce and has charge. I thought about relentless. Relentless might be good, but I think charge is a better encapsulates his abilities. And then upgrades. Kind of a new upgrade option here. Cybernetics. Reflexes. Basically the same as force reflexes. Exhaust, gain a dodge token. Then extra arms. This character has 2 of each weapon listed on its card and can attack with both, either ranged or melee at the same time. So basically, it would give some idea to him having 2 blaster pistols at ranged or 2 lightsabers at melee. Makes him very scary to get in close with, but is able to be taken out quite, well, I shouldn't say quite easily, but yeah. And then 2 command upgrades. Pretty simple. If you have any ideas on this one, let me know. This is just an idea. Next we have the B1 battle droids. Rank core, points 35, cheap, I know. Number of models 5, wounds 1, courage none. Courage a blank because, well, they're droids. Even in the movies, when they felt overwhelmed, they still did their job. Even though they may have questioned the orders, they still did their job. Movement 2, this could be down to movement 1 because B1s are kind of slow. Defensive dice white, they're easy to kill. Weapons, the E5 blast rifle. Basic mass-produced blaster rifle for mass-produced battle droids. So 1 white die, range 1 to 3. Unarmed, damage 1 white die. They're not very strong. They're not going to do a whole lot of damage if they do hit you. And then abilities, we got surges, offensive surges to hits. So they can hit you, but you're still able to get rid of them relatively easily. And then it can have the long range comlink upgrade for half cost, because since the battle droids are controlled by a droid brain elsewhere, I thought having the long range comlink upgrade, cheaper would be a good idea. Makes sense for the type of unit it is. And then the possible upgrades: grenade, gear, personnel, comms, and then 2 heavy weapon options: the Z6 rotary blaster cannon droid or the E5S sniper droid. Pretty basic options there for heavy weapon units. Next up, we have the Super Battle Droids. Rank core, points 50, number of models 3, wounds 2, no courage because, once again, they're droids. Movement of 2, defense dice red because of heavier armor. Weapons, dual wrist blasters, range 1 to 2, damage 2 white die. Unarmed, damage 1 black die because they are stronger than B1s. Abilities, surges, defensive, surges to blocks, and can have the long range comlink upgrade for half cost. Some of the upgrades I've chosen for it would be explosive, equipment, personnel, comms, and heavy weapon options. Rocket launcher battle droid or a repeating blaster battle droid. Both good options for this droid. I went with 3 miles instead of 4 because with 2 wounds, it's going to be a little harder to take them out. This could possibly even be a special forces now that I've put the stats out. But right now it's a core unit. We can even tweak the number of models, maybe even take away the personnel upgrade. So it's 3 models plus a heavy weapon, plus a potential heavy weapon figure. So those are all options. All right, next we've got the Geonosian Warriors. Rank core, points 50, number of models 4, wounds 1, courage 1, movement 2, defense dice white. Weapons, sonic blasters, range 1 to 2, damage 1 black die. I might even tweak that up to 2 black die. I'm not sure yet. I think 2 black die, or even 1 black and 1 white would be nice. Then a pike, damage 2 white die. Abilities, surges, offensive surges to hits. Flight 1, when moving, this unit is able to move over obstacles that are height 1 or less, but cannot stop in the middle of another unit. Basically has to be clear terrain. Does not displace. It's not like a any other. I mean, it might displace. I don't know. The rules would say displace, so yeah. But because it's not a repulsor, it doesn't have to go its full movement, is what I'm saying. Then possible upgrades. We have grenade, gear, personnel, and heavy weapon. And the heavy weapon, the one I found was a beam cannon elite warrior. The beam cannon's kind of a much more powerful version of the sonic blaster, and would be very interesting to see in the game, especially with this flight ability of this unit. That flight would give this unit so much mobility and so many options strategically, whether you get in and out of combat. I'm thinking of the possibilities right now. Next up, we have Droidicas, the support unit. Points 85, number of models 2. We could bump that up to 90, 95 points, maybe, depending on what everybody thinks, but 85 I think is a good number. Wounds 3, courage none because once again it's a droid. Movement 1, defense dice red. Weapons, twin blaster cannons, range 1 to 3, damage 1 red, 1 black, 1 white die. Fixed front and impact 1. Unarmed, damage 1 black die. Abilities, we got surges for offensive surges to hits and defensive surges to blocks. It can have the long range comlink upgrade for half cost, and a full speed move. Can move at a move of 3 for up to 2 actions. If this unit does, it cannot make attacks this round. To simulate the going up into a ball and rolling, and rolling forward. Because it is a lot faster. We might be able to move that down to 2, to a move of 2, but it only ever used the Droidicas only ever used that move when they were rolling up to engage in combat. So I could see it being used in the first round, but not really in the rounds afterwards, unless it just took out a unit and needs to get over to another area of the map. So those are possibilities there too. And then upgrades the comms so they can get the long range comm link for half cost. I think I had some other ideas for this one, but I couldn't quite get them to work within the structure of the rules as they are now. So, I mean, that's a possibility. It depending on how the rules work, and yeah, wording issues. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go on to the. Believe this is the last one. Yes, this is the last one. The NR-N99 Persuader class droid enforcer. This is the vehicle that was used on Kashyyyk, um, on the Battle of Kashyyyk, uh, and rank heavy, points 190. Number of models 1, wounds 8, courage non-existent, movement 2, defensive dice white, weapons. It's actually got 4 weapons listed on Wikipedia about what it can have. Now, whichever one is standard and whichever ones are modular, that's up to Fantasy Flight Games or to us as players, because this is all speculation right now. We have the ion cannons, range 1 to 3, damage 1 black, 2 white, fixed front, impact 1, ion 1. Heavy repeating blaster, range 1 to 3, damage 1 black, 1 red, 1 white, impact 1, fixed front. Then we have shock rifles, range 1 to 2, damage 2 black die, with blast and fixed front, and a concussion missile launcher. Range 3 plus, which means it can go 3, 4, or further. Damage 3 white die, with blast and fixed front. Like I said, all 4 of those weapons could be very powerful. You could kind of tweak the damages a little bit to make them a little bit more threatening, but I think they're pretty good right now. Thought I gave this. Yeah, this should have Arsenal 2. This should have Arsenal 2. I didn't put it on here. I forgot. My bad. Under the abilities, it should have Arsenal 2, so it can fire 2 weapons at once, just to make it a little bit more threatening that way. Abilities: surges, defensive surges to blocks, and then can have the long range comlink upgrade for half cost. This is also controlled by a droid, so there's no pilot upgrade. 3 hard points and then a comms upgrade. So this is all I have for this video. I just took 6 units from my list this last weekend, fleshed them out with stats. Let me know what you think. If you like what I did with these, let me know. If you think they should be tweaked a little bit, let me know. And I will have another video up Saturday with another new faction that I'd like, another speculation of faction. Until next time, have a great day. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy what I'm doing. Have a great day.